Good morning, boys and girls. I'm really pleased you've tuned in to our first baking session. We're going to have a go at making some magic scones. We don't need many ingredients at all for this. All you're going to need is some self-raising flour, some lemonade and some double cream. Now the first thing that you need to do is give your hands a really good wash. Don't forget the soap, children. Okay. The next thing you need to do is put the oven on, and you'll need your oven on at 200 degrees centigrade or 180 degrees for fan. I'm going to put mine on right now. Now, I have a set of American cups. If your mums and dads have them, they're great for this, but I'm also going to give you the measurements in grams. So the first thing you need to do is put into your bowl 450 grams of self-raising flour. In American cups, that's 3 cups of self-raising flour. So in that goes into my bowl. I'm then going to add 1 cup of double cream. If you haven't got a cup, that works out as 250 mils of double cream. So in it goes, in with the flour. I'm then going to add a cup of lemonade, 250 mils. It's a little bit fizzy. So in goes my lemonade. Now, give everything a really good stir. It'll be very frothy, as you can see. It'll begin to come together and form a dough. Keep stirring. It'll get quite tricky to stir because it becomes quite thick. Okay, as you can see in the bowl there, a nice thick dough forming. Now, for the next part, you're needing to tip this dough out onto a work surface, and it needs to be well floured. So I've got my flour ready. And I'm going to tip my dough out onto here. Now, very lightly, I'm just going to roll it in the flour and just press it out with your hands. You don't need a rolling pin or anything for this. Just press it out until it's about 2 centimetres thick. You'll need a baking sheet. I've got mine here, with some greaseproof paper over the top or some parchment paper. And then the next thing you need to do is get a little round cutter, press it down into the dough. Now a little tip here for you, to help them rise extra tall, if you give them a little push inwards and puff them up a little bit, like that, before you put them on your baking tray. Space them out on your baking tray, almost touching, but not quite. I'm just going to run through those ingredients for you again while I'm doing this. So it's self-raising flour that you're going to be needing, 450 grams of that, or 3 American cups. Then you're going to need 1 cup of double cream, 250 mils, and 1 cup of lemonade, again 250 mils. So it's a really simple recipe to do. So keep going until you've used up all of the dough. It will make a lot of scones, as you can see. And I really like them with a little bit of butter and jam on, or if you're feeling like you want an extra special treat, you can have some clotted cream and strawberries on. Now, when your oven's warm, the scones need to be put in there and stay in for about 15 to 20 minutes until well puffed up and browned. So, I shall keep cutting out, but that's all there is to it, children. And now, boys and girls, the scones have been in the oven for 20 minutes. I'm going to get them out now, but don't forget, when you use the oven, you need to make sure your parents put your scones in and get them out so that you stay safe. I've got my oven mitts on. In I go. And here are my wonderful scones. Now you will need to let them cool down on the tray a little bit to start with, and then you can take them off and put them onto your rack to cool down completely. Enjoy! Keep me posted on how you get on, and I will be adding extra baking recipes as the weeks go by. Take care and stay safe. Bye bye.